Hello YouTube, another video by White Engine 33 Productions, and today we're going to be looking at something, once again, a little bit different. Today we are going to be looking at a custom that I recently made, and that custom is this. It is a Ertl HO hybrid. Yeah, these things, like, okay. This is a Thomas model. I guess I could call it the Mad Bomber Thomas or something, because, like, Leo Video did the HO wheel configurations. But anyways, so, how did this come around? Well, for starters, it all kind of just... Okay. Basically what happened is I ended up getting... Or I had an extra Thomas, like a spare Thomas, and I wanted to use that spare Thomas for something. This model was a little bit damaged. As you can see, it's got quite a few chips on it. Yeah, I didn't really have much of a use for it, so I decided to create this, a new Thomas model. Why did I create this in the first place? I had always been interested in Leo Convidio's idea of Ertl HO wheel configurations, and I wanted to try one myself. But the thing was, I didn't have the right materials for it until now. So, yeah, I recently got these HO wheels. It is 6 wheels like Thomas has. Really have to put it back on the track when I'm holding the camera in my other hand. But anyways, if you will notice, the chassis is on backwards, and the reason why is because a buffer is missing on the back, or on the front back, whatever. A buffer is missing, and that's because I had tried to cut the coupling off, like Leo Video did, and that ended really poorly. Actually, I think Leo Video's Thomas was like this, where it was in reverse. So, yeah. So what do I even plan on using this Thomas for? Well, this is actually going to be a stunt double Thomas, because I'm not using this in my main series. Like, it's good, but it's also damaged in a lot of areas. So yeah, this will be my stunt double Thomas. Did a little thing with the face there. So yeah, it rolls really well on the tracks, like just, yeah. I will try and explain how I built this thing, and yeah. Basically, if you couldn't tell, this video is not scripted. Actually, none of my videos are scripted. It's all just like random nonsense that I try my best to not, screw up. So, yeah, let's get into how I made this model in the first place. Alright, so I'm gonna try and get through this really fast. So, the first thing that happened was I tried to cut this off and the buffer broke. I ended up gluing the buffer back on to the chassis with glue, of course. It was really difficult to do that, as you might imagine. It actually broke off a second time, so I had to re-glue it, and it broke off another time after that, so I just gave up on that. Then I painted the running board black because I actually like black running boards. I think it looks cool. And then I had to measure the chassis and the wheels. I actually put cardboard inside the chassis, so that's how, well, yeah. Thomas was basically complete after this. I ended up putting cardboard into the chassis, like, because there was like a gap in between it. So, yeah. Honestly, that's kind of all that went into Thomas. So, yeah. So, I didn't really do much with Thomas. Like, he was actually quite easy to create, but the next customs are going to be a lot more difficult. I will have a poll, stating which customs y'all want me to make next. Ertl custom hybrid models. So, yeah. Honestly, that's all I really have to say in this. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.